What it do? What it do? It's your girl Bean. I am here with my co-host
Real name Ray 313. Stand up. What's going on? What's going on?
and our very special guest that came and blessed the platform, the Breakdown Crew.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is Chris Unbias checking in. Everybody good?
Yeah, we
Good.
good.
We are good. How about you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I
You
ain't
breaking up
want to stand
just
you up
a
another
little
day,
bit.
so
You breaking up just a
I said
little
I
bit.
didn't want to stand you up another. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I think he froze.
I don't know what's going on. Both of y'all are freezing on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Okay, you good.
We can hear you now.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Now you froze. Wayne, you froze. Now I can't see you.
Damn, what is
Really?
going on? All right, this connection is trash tonight.
Okay, curse it. Curse it, this damn connection. What's going on? All right, you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got
Good?
you, Wayne.
Okay, we good? Okay. Hopefully everything will be good. Yeah, as we got the one and only, the legendary Chris Unbias in the building with us. What it do, everybody in the chat? The way that this works, a lot of times they the supporters have questions. I usually put them over the screen. So basically, if you want to answer any questions with them, but how does it feel to be back amongst the battle rap community? Like, I know for me, when I miss like whatever life brings, and I gotta miss a week, it's a lot. But for you, how are you feeling coming back into to the community? It's so many more battle rappers and everything.
Yeah, I kind of feel like a new blogger in a way, but I'm not a new blogger, but I feel like one. And it's just trying to catch up on all the battles and everything. Like it was really, a lot of battles have storylines. So it's just trying to figure out the storylines to go with all the battles, and that was like the hard thing to do. And a lot of battlers fell out with certain leagues, and I don't really know why. And I'm like hearing about what's going on with like Averb and RBE and Young Yale was supposed to battle on RBE. So you hear all these storylines, and it's like, what I normally would know all the behind the scenes of all this stuff, but I don't know anymore. So I
Right.
just feel like new. I'm old but new. So.
That's a fact. When you say, like you said, as far as the storylines or whatnot, and that is so true. I feel like now I feel like things are forced. Storylines are forced in order to try and make a good battle. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that though? Or if there's just no storyline at all and a battle comes out and you're just kind of like, I guess. Like, how do you feel about that now when it's, with four storylines or storylines that are just no storyline at all?
I do feel like some of for I think that a lot of people just try to create stuff just to get URL. I mean, they just announced Swamp and Swave
Swave.
for that, and it's just like that just popped out of nowhere off of a restore order. So some of the storylines are forced, and I think some of the battlers get behind the scenes like, "Yo, we gonna beef, we gonna do this little phony beef on Twitter." And run up a bag or whatever. So I mean, I know stuff like that happens. So
I knew okay, so like you said, the Swamp and Swave thing that came from Restore Order because Swave did say that he wanted to stand in front of the young buck, as he put it. To me, the storyline thing it's kind of dwindling down because like most of the main storylines have taken place in battle rap. Math and Rex, Verb and Lux, Verb and Mook. Mook and Rock just recently happened. So, do you think that because most of the storylines that we really want or we really been following since we started this thing, do you think that those are no longer here and it make you lose interest in battles, or do you rather for the a new storyline to be created for you to be interested in a battle?
I do think storylines are important. It's really hardly any more storylines. I mean, what we got? We got T-Top and Swamp. We kind of got Clean Paper and Swamp. We kind of got maybe K-Shine and Mook. It's like it's really kind of running out of storylines. I think there are still some big battles, like maybe like Hitman and Twerk, Hitman and Gotti, like URL or RBE or whatever. They could put together some big battles. But as far as storylines, like everybody, that was the most shocking thing to me was how everybody battled everybody. You got QB battle Bonnie. You got Tay Rock and Rex battle. It's like so many you thought Bill Collector and Hitman they would never battle. They ended up battling. So it's like the last 2 years, everybody battled everybody that I never thought would battle.
And then of course we finished off with Math and the Serious Jones beef.
Yeah. Hollow and Math. And it's like
Hollow
everybody
and
Math.
Yeah, I forgot about that one too.
I think the only storyline that. Oh, go ahead.
How y'all feel about rematches?
It's a couple I want to see, and then it's a couple I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I would like to see.
Is there one rematch that y'all wouldn't mind seeing?
I wouldn't mind seeing Averb and Charlie Clips.
I will say Goods and Hollow.
What about Math and Calico?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that rematch, but it depends on where it's at. If it's taking place on URL, no. If it's taking place on RBE, yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
I don't know. I think that can. I think
really good. It's like.
Good. Well, I couldn't hear you.
I had to move the call.
Oh, Jay, Chris Unbias, Jay.
What's up, Chris?
What up? How's it going, man?
Happy to see you home. Chilling. Happy to see you home.
Hold on.
Let's see. Hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to salute to the panel. Salute everybody. Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 minute. I got some questions. Okay, so Swave and Verb need a rematch?
No.
Shout out to AJ.
No.
Bishop makes a very good no to rematches. I agree. Bishop makes a very good point. They're all friends now. Well, you know what? But they've been friends.
Yeah, they all been friends.
That's not true. There's a couple that still
most of them have been friends. Chris, can you agree with that? Behind the scenes. I think he froze again.
He froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Y'all check going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Calico overrated. Who cares? In his oh my god. Ooh, yeah, Chris. Somebody's supposed to part of old AFM. You know how they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Calico name 3. Calico. Oh God, here we go with the quotables. I hate when y'all do that.
When people say name quotables, here's always been my beef with people when they say, well, what did he say that was hot that made you think he won? Or just name 3 quotables. That still don't determine the fact that this dude is dope. Even if you can't on the spot name 3 quotables, that still can't deter the fact that this person
you could
is
just
dope
give
or
them. You want 3 quotables? Just say the whole surf battle. How about that?
Right.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Atlanta since 82 wanted to know, is you going to do the stock drop list, Chris?
I don't even see that, Chris.
I've been thinking about doing it. It's hard for me to use Twitch right now because I got to strike my channel. So I want to do the stock drop list, but I want to include footage. So I'm trying to work it out. But I definitely got
Right.
5 people on the stock drop list.
Oh shit.
So we'll see, man. I'm trying to work it out.
Let me ask this. Let's kind of jump over some things and we'll come back. Like I said, you kind of feel like you're back a new blogger, but yeah, your untold truth with Norbes, everybody says that it was a masterpiece. I agree. It's like you never left. You never missed a beat.
That's a fact.
What I want to ask is, what is your opinion on this situation, or how did you feel about? I know that we talked, a little bit about it or whatnot, but how did you feel in doing this untold truth?
It's kind of crazy. I just went over Norb's house, really just to interview him about like the whole letter and getting let go from URL and everything. I didn't really know. I'm gonna hear this crazy story about Harry and Smack and all of these different things. I don't know when I get over there. So it's like, what do you do when you have the biggest interview in battle rap and then you cool with URL? And it's like, I'm in a catch-22 and I just was like, I gotta put it out. But I hit Beasley up behind the scenes and the message sat in his IG message because I put my blog out on Thanksgiving. I messaged Beasley on November 8th. He never responded. Like, it was sitting in his IG. So I called someone that knows him, like that we got mutual friends. I was like, yo, tell Beasley to check his messages. And when he checked his message, it was after mine came out. So he saw the trailer for Norbes. And he was kind of cold. I'm not gonna front. He was just like very short in the message. So I kind of knew that there was some tension there. But I was just like, whatever, it's out now. So I be loyal to my brain more than anything else. And I wish him the best.
Right.
And
okay.
If I could, I would fly to New York and interview Smack and give them their version. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I got any ties to Norbes. It's like I just interviews them.
Right.
So,
okay, but here's my thing. I've always had a problem with this new trend now of, if you're media, you can't talk to this person or you can't talk to that person. Media is just media. You're gonna get the story wherever you want to go. Like, okay, you got the Norbes story. Who's to say next year you won't have the Smack interview?
Right.
Who's to say next year you won't have an interview with Organic in Canada or something like that? You basically go where the story goes. And to me, it's probably like the last 6 months, people have really been homing in on this whole thing of, oh, I don't rock with this media personnel because they did an interview with this person, or you're supposed to be loyal to me so you don't interview these people over here. Like, media is media. Like, now you're trying to control the narrative. And the number one thing I've noticed a lot of battle rappers and league owners say is, I don't like narratives being started or painted. But then you're controlling the narrative when you're talking about who you want to interview and who you shouldn't interview and so on and so forth. So, I salute you for doing it, but it shouldn't be nothing against you because you was doing what you've been doing prior to. So,
yeah. But see, you got to think, like, I know these guys behind the scenes. Like, I know how they really think and how they really feel about situations. They may say, oh, we like King of the Dot and RBE. They promote battle rap and push battle rap forward. But honestly, they want to be the only league. Let's just keep it real. So, you got to know their private thoughts, because public people aren't really always honest about how they really feel.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
So I know if you was to ask them, they would say Chris Unbias just did what Chris Unbias do, but privately they fight like, fuck that. The hell with Chris Unbias.
That's a fact. But Ray, but to double back what you said, that's good journalism. Like, a lot of leagues, they want to spin it. They want to spin it to where, well, you can just see how it is like leagues like, oh, you can only talk about this, you can't talk about that, you can't talk about this battle being blocked, this, that, and the third. When you align yourself with a league, like, the platform we're not going to speak about, he aligned himself with that league. So now you see him pushing that narrative. But on like platforms like us, when we unbias about everything and we speak about it, we won't get a lot of shine because they're going to block us. They're going to say this, oh, I'm not going to come on this platform because I know how you guys get down because you want to talk about this and I can't do that. So it's just journalism. You feel me? That's all it is, Ray. That's all it is.
CJ
So
Henning said, where's that prediction blog?
Messages below. Oh, it's up. It's uploading now.
They are on your heels already.
It's uploading on YouTube right now.
They need a Chris Unbias exclusive. How, outside of the obvious things, what has the reception been as far as returning?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about for me?
Yeah.
It's been really good. Like, I don't really see hate. I mean, I know it's there, but I don't see it. Like, people ain't hitting me up like, yo, we hate that you back. And they don't, I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I get like mostly love. You got to realize when you're in media, that the love outweighs the hate. And you got to, you can spend so much time focused on people that don't like you that you ignore people that do like you. So you got to just focus on whoever supports you. And I got so many messages that say your content will outweigh anything else you got going on. So just continue to put content out and people will rock with it. So that's
I knew Blade. Yo, shout out to Blade Brown, man. He in the comments. He one of our originals. And I knew he was gonna speak on this where he said smack a dirty ass dude for taking credit for the Mayweather shit.
That's a fact.
Yo, man, shout out to Blade Brown, man.
That was, oh my God. Chris, I like in hearing that, like, I know I would have been like, oh my, like, these are people that you've been around. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I kind of was like, how did you feel about that? Because you've been around them like for years. Mm-hmm. And then to kind of hear and see the proof of different things, like, I know that had to be crazy. I think he froze in.
I know a lot of I know a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I'm still blown away at what Norbes told me. Like I didn't even know like a lot of this stuff was going on. And Norbes really was like his lawyers had to calm down. Like Norbes was, you know what I asked Norbes? Like I was getting really deep, like, yo, when the last time URL paid you? When the last, like, I was getting really deep, and his lawyers came in and was like, yo,
no.
So it's like Norbes was kind of on a road, and it was just, so I couldn't put it all out.
Can we keep it real? Chris, I'm the one in the family that's gonna say how it is. Can we keep it real? Without Norbes, URL wouldn't really be shit. Let's be honest. Like let's stop pussyfooting around. Let's be honest. Those names that he ran off, if you take all of them out of URL, we won't have shit. Be honest. Everyone that Norbes brung in is a star.
Say it again. Say that.
I said everyone that Norbes brung in when he ran off that list, they're all stars. You take them all away. Everybody that Norbes brung in, you take them all away. URL is a flop.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people, you know what, with that list Norbes got, some people are confused because it's saying you gotta separate who was found and who got put on URL. Because I hear people saying like, oh, I wasn't found by Norbes, but it's like this. If Wing, you got this show, right, and say you got your two co-hosts, all of a sudden your two co-hosts go to a rap event. Now say Wayne, you done blown up, you doing, everybody know who you are, and eventually you add two co-hosts. And if they go to an event and say they rap or whatever, and you got like a little radio show where you rap on your show and you put it out on YouTube. If somebody for example, let me use Snake Eyes. The first time I heard Snake Eyes, was on Angry Fans Radio.
AFM,
right?
right?
First time I heard who Snake Eyes was. Now, check this out. If, let's say for instance, you met Snake Eyes at an event, you said, yo, come on a radio show and rap. We got this little segment every Friday. If Snake Eyes blows up from that radio show, even if he says, Angry Fan didn't find me, Wing found me, it still would have been his platform that still put the video out. It still would have been a
right.
So an Angry Fan can still kind of say, I put you on. So I feel like, because I hear talking about, oh, Norbes found me, Nunu found me. But Norbes empowered Nunu to be able to say, oh,
she was able to bring him to the platform. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that has to matter still if Norbes putting you on. Like Nunu can't just walk you into a proven ground event. It's like Norbes listening to Nunu and then saying, okay, we'll prep a try. He empowered Nunu to be able to do that. So he got to get some credit. So that's how I look at it.
Well, that's just like with me and RBE right now. That's just like with me and RBE right now. Me bringing the 1SKs to Lawrence, and Lawrence basically empowering me to be a partner with him to do the 1SKs. You know what I mean? So yeah, if somebody shouts out shout out to RBE, yes, that's the platform that puts you on. I just brought you to him, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wasn't put in that place. So yeah, I get it. I think, and you know what? I don't even think.
See, check this out. But see, check this out real quick. If you bring somebody to RB on a 1SK, I don't feel like ARP or Lawrence is wrong for saying we put you on because it's their platform.
Exactly.
So, I mean, they can give you shout outs and say, good looking out, Wing, or we appreciate Wing, but they're not wrong saying we gave you your look.
Yeah.
Or I had something to do with it. It's like it's still ARP putting a video out. So that's just how I look at it. So,
but you know what? I think it's such a touchy thing because it's Norbes. I feel like it's such a touchy thing because it's Norbes. You know what I mean? I feel because at one point in time it was, and not to say Norbes, if you in the chat, because I know you be there sometimes, not to say that Norbes are on some scumbag shit. We all know this. We know this, but it doesn't mean that he didn't make contributions. You know what I mean? It's like shit. You motherfuckers hate Trump, but guess what? You was loving him when he gave you that stimulus check. So at the end of the day, you gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? Everybody was in love with Trump when them motherfuckers got that stimulus. But it's like
they was like, yeah, you know, he's not a bad guy after all.
Right. You know what I mean? Look what he did for us. So I think that it's the semantics and everybody, and the fact that everybody wants to be known for something. Everybody got to be known for something. Oh, he froze again?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell y'all this
real quick. On?
No, I'm here.
We listening.
What? And let me tell you this real quick.
We can hear you now.
We can hear you now. Okay, I wish URL and Norbes would have worked their stuff out, but you really can't say that Norbes was just a consultant. Like that's what's in the lawsuit, the counter lawsuit. It's like you try, like, do Norbes deserve $40 million? No. I don't know what Norbes deserved. To just say that he was just a consultant is not really being honest. So I mean, I don't know how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, but my whole thing about it is that didn't Norbes give you your biggest event? Didn't he give you Summer Madness? Him and Math actually. And y'all running with that narrative, like it's
what?
Didn't he bring so many sponsors to the table? It's not just man. Listen, I'm not even gonna go that way because it's crazy, yo. They just grimy. They all around grimy. Like my whole thing is, how can you stand behind URL when battlers came out and say, y'all owe me money. Y'all did this. Y'all blocked this battle from me. Y'all taking food out my kids' mouths when y'all doing this, that, and the third. And now all of a sudden, now a former owner's coming out and said that y'all did dirty dealings. I just want what's mine. Like my whole thing is Summer Madness is URL's biggest event. Summer Madness was founded by Matt and Norbes. We could still go back to that blog where they was on a rooftop talking about it. Why just pay that man what he not everything what he wants, but pay him something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Chris, this question.
So you know what's crazy? I could tell from talking to Norbes that Norbes probably would have been like, just give me 200,000, and Norbes probably would have called it a day. It's like this really just mushroomed into something it didn't really need to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
but
for
Norbes, it's more a respect than it is actually the money. It's more.
It's the principle. It's the principle. Yeah,
it is, because at the end of the day, he was the bad guy for them. He took the brunt. Every time URL did something mad, it wasn't Beasley on them interviews. It was Norbes on them interviews. He was the one in the comments talking to fans, talking people down like, yo, listen, we're going to get it right. He was the one that was doing all that. He was the one that was talking crazy to people, making the fans come out to want to come see him and fight him, packing them buildings, being in the crowd talking. Norbes was the one doing that shit.
That's true.
Crazy. Think about it. We wasn't seeing Beasley and all of them. It was Norbes. Norbes was the one walking around shaking people's hands. Like, yo, it wasn't that serious. Like, yeah, I know. It wasn't them. Like, it's shit crazy.
Hey, you got a question right here, Chris. Wing just put it up on the at the bottom from Beatmaker.
I ain't got my glasses on.
What is it?
He play a big one.
Say, what up, crew? Could y'all ask him, did Norbes ask him not to talk about Gerald McCoy? He played a big role in this, for real, for real. I don't recall hearing his name in the interview.
Well, let me tell you about Gerald McCoy. So obviously, you know, he in the NFL. He used to play for the Tampa Bucks. Now he's playing with the Cowboys, and then he got injured, and they released him. I met Gerald McCoy at a guerrilla warfare event. So he's a big battle rap fan, definitely caked up and got a lot of money. I looked at the lawsuit. It looks like he paid for some Smack volumes and some more legacy events, or at least paid for some of it. So he's definitely, and he's friends with Norbes. That's Norbes' friend. So that's another thing. Like Gerald McCoy is brought into the fold by Norbes. First, when I saw him at the guerrilla warfare event, he was just a fan, and he was like, "Oh, you Chris Unbias? I watch." You know, all you blog, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, go back and watch those volumes, Verb, Battle Twerk, and all. Like, Gerald McCoy is in the back. And when I look at the lawsuit, I'm looking like, oh, he paid for these events, or at least paid a good portion of it, you know, putting up thousands and thousands of dollars. And, bro, I can show you a message. I ain't gonna even do that. But I talked to Gerald McCoy recently. He said Norbes is family. Like,
oh, wow.
Who he is with Norbes. So his relationship with Norbes is not really smack on easily.
I'm getting tight.
Shout out to Twerk in the comments.
Man, let's keep it real. Norbes brought 85% of the celebrities to your events.
Who you say shout out to who?
I said shout out to Twerk. He in the comments.
Norbes brought most of the celebrities to the event every time they. Yeah, he's in the comments. Like,
he's in the comments.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All them celebrities be there. They be like, oh yeah, Norbes brought me. When you sitting there talking to them, it'd be crazy.
I put my bid in.
Hey, Twerk, if you listening, brother, Chris said he need an untold truth from you, brother.
He gonna do it. It's that simple, man.
Yo,
Proper Bermuda salute to you.
Last time I saw Twerk, he left his phone in my car.
Oh, you know what? I just caught that. That what I'm. Listen, that's crazy. As far as talent goes, let's change the subject. As far as talent goes, is there anything that's impressing you right now, I guess, with battle events or just battlers, matches that you've seen right now?
Let me see what battlers I like. Jada Nightwing. I like him as far as new.
He choked too much.
Lou Castro. Yeah, he do. You saw what he did to Suge? Oh man.
He has to.
Jada Nightwing. Look at work.
Okay.
Yeah, what up, twerk? But let me see. Jada Nightwing, Lou Castro. I like Kid Chaos.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I like Easy. Easy ain't new though. Like a lot of people.
Right, but Kid Chaos is not that new either. Kid Chaos ain't new either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he ain't.
No,
he's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Like I got, as far as Easy go, I got introduced to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
You got to give Easy his credit, man. He reinvented himself in a way.
He really did.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't necessarily feel like he reinvented himself. I feel like like he said, he had the cheat code. When he was up here not too long ago, he was like, he's just learned the cheat code. I feel like now that he's getting more diverse plates, he's been able to be more strategic in his material. I think that's what they've allowed him to do. So now we've seen different sides of him opposed to what he was battling before. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. But he's always had it. I just feel like, and really to me, that just, at the end of the day, I've always said that in regard to battlers. To me, I feel like you're only as good as your opponent. You know what I mean? If they don't give you anybody creative and you're battling the same type of dudes, the material is never going to change. There's no way that you can heighten your creativity. And I'm glad that they finally done that for him. So that's somebody that I definitely feel I'm gonna see on the main stage, or once we free again, and if we ever have another main stage, that is. But on bigger cards.
Yeah, another thing too, I feel like it's really too many battles dropping. I mean, I know they gotta keep footage on the app and everything, but how can you really, really grow and learn people if it's no promo, it's no. I don't feel like the building up a battler is really promoted the right way. It's bad enough that they can't take their app footage and then put it on YouTube and promote it. So you got to do a better job of like letting people know who these people are. Like maybe you got to do stories on them and put them on YouTube. Or every now and then you got to release one crazy battles to YouTube so people can really buy into who these people are, because now this stuff is like. They'll drop one battle a day, 2 days later drop another battle, and then nobody's talking about the other battle. So I feel like it's too many battles being released.
Nah, but Chris, it's not. Hold on, right? It's not about too many battles being dropped. It's the point of back to what you were saying before. It's about leads controlling the narrative. My whole thing is this dude could be fire. He could be on so many battles, but if you're not going around promoting yourself, letting us know who you are, letting us understand who you are, like my whole thing is. A lot of battlers that we connected to, we was seeing them on interviews. They was interacting with fans. Like, big thing with Young Cannon. Young Cannon has so many fire battles, but he don't interact with nobody. My whole thing is we need to know who you are. People connect to, perfect example, Surf. Surf may have 47 ass battles, but we connect to him on a different level because he's always interacting with fans. He's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this. He's not just going to one platform. He's touching multiple platforms. He's going to the big guy, the small guy. He's everywhere. My whole thing is you can have so many battles, but let us know who you are. We don't need a storyline. If like Swamp, perfect example. Swamp came out of nowhere. He got one push. He touched every platform, and now everybody loved him.
I think he was personable too. I feel like he was very personable, and I feel like that being continuing to be relevant, keeping yourself relevant. He was at every event, in every camera. You know what I mean? And he's a likable dude.
Ace, I
But
mean,
it
perfect
was,
example.
but
Nobody
two.
know
Oh
who he
yeah.
was. Nobody knew who Ace was. He out of nowhere, like, yo, he was fired. He just took off.
That's kind of how
Go ahead, Chris. You said what, Chris? I couldn't hear you.
I said that's kind of how Ace Amin is.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of
Two things though.
That's my guy. Ace, if you watching, love you to death. But you was up here already, and you know how I give it up. Chris, what's your take on Ace Amin? No, I just need to know. Listen,
Chris.
you got one of the goats in the building. I have to know.
What you want to know? I couldn't hear you.
What's your take on Ace Amin? Like, how do you feel about him?
You gotta leave the homie John alone, man. You know that's ATL, man. You gotta leave John alone. I really didn't know anything about Ace. I didn't know anything about him. I watched his interviews. He has like, I don't know. He know how to sell himself in interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go watch the face off between him and Bad News, it's like crazy. So he has that thing about him where you could just listen to him in interviews and kind of buy into him a little bit.
Surf.
I saw him battle. I probably didn't watch like, yeah, exactly. I watched like probably 3 of his battles. The only one I had him losing was obviously the Swamp battle or whatever. But I feel like, I don't know. I just need to see more.
Nah, Chris, you gotta stop right here. He lost his Snake Eyes. I don't care what you talking about.
He lost the Snake Eyes and never mind. I'm thinking about Jack Boy. Jack Boy that franchise beat up on.
Chris, they about to put you in the hot seat.
No,
they about to put you in the hot
I'm listening, Chris.
I only saw 3 battles.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No,
you gonna use the disclaimer?
You get one this show. You get one.
I mean, he's dope. Listen, me and P, shout out. Me and P have had this conversation. Like it was all love. We yelled on the phone having this conversation about Ace. I felt like they fast tracked Ace. Not that he does not have the potential.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like when he was on the show, he's very honest. Like he's very transparent. That's another thing I like about him. He was one of the microwave battlers though. And he admitted that. I was watching the battle. I love battle rap. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. That's what he said. And he just started rapping. He's already an MC, but he felt like, hey, I could do this. So he started doing it. He started off with 1-rounders. But that's the thing. My thing, again, it comes down to the practicing the craft. How do you go from composing 1 round to 3? And of course, he has an issue with the breath control or what have you. But it's just like he wasn't ready. And I felt like the gas station kind of, and of course, the interviews and the machine behind him fast tracked him, and he just wasn't ready.
I think his biggest mess up is, and we talked about this on the show. He's very intricate. He's very intricate, but the problem is that when he stumbled over a syllable, his whole round will fall apart. It's like Jenga. It's literally like watching word Jenga. The minute that he stumbles over a syllable, his whole round is completely shot.
Yeah.
So
is he related to Beasley? Because somebody told me that.
You know what? I heard that rumor too.
Leave that alone.
I heard that rumor too. I heard he was related to Beasley.
I know we know everything.
That's a lie. Don't be telling people that.
Is he related to Beasley?
I heard it was P. But listen. I don't know. I don't even know.
P sound more believable than Beasley. Him being related to P sounds more believable.
I'm gonna plead the 5th, and we gonna go to this other question. They're asking you about your honor.
I couldn't hear you.
They're asking you
what?
about Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor.
The Battle of Your Honor.
Oh, he just got.
Didn't he lose the gyms?
Did he?
Yeah, I mean that's what Jim
Yeah,
said. I mean, you gotta watch.
he admitted that he
Everybody
lost to
say
James. He admitted that he lost to James, but
He
James
got
was
smoked.
like, "Yo." James was like, "Your Honor, first round was fired." James was like, "Yo, if he would have came with another one of those, it would have been a long night for me." But yeah, Your Honor did admit that he lost to James.
Jim's left battle rap, hit the gym for a whole year and a half, came back and beat. What up? Go ahead, Chris.
So he lost to Jim's and Ill Will.
That's
Were we expecting for him not to lose to Ill Will?
Yeah, he got
who
smoked
should
by
have
Ill
been
Will.
who should have been
was
champion of the
horrible.
year last year, but who should have been champion of the year last year, but don't get me mad.
Who set that up? Who set up Your Honor versus LOL? Who thought that was going to be a good? No, go ahead.
Cause they both funny. That's probably why they did it. They both can be funny.
Is Your Honor really funny?
Yo, URL do that. They'll call you and be like, "Yo, we should do Blue Easy and Rosenberg Raw," and it's just like because they look the same. Like that's what they'll do. So,
but that's no creativity though. They're better than that. I feel like they're better than that, and just kind of do some things. I do. I mean, I feel like right now they're recycling talent that they shouldn't be recycling, and they're giving shots that could go to other people. I could give you 5 of the names that could have battled Ill Will.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Like if you wanted a funny battle, go get Carter Deans. The fuck?
But see, Jay, that's what I'm saying with like when I tell you that URL just be setting up battles. Like it's just like we got to create content for the app, so they just put battles together.
Speaking of that, you just reminded me of something that I wanted to. Speaking of which, you just reminded me of something I wanted to go back to that that you three was touching on earlier, and it was about what to do with these new guys. And I agree, yeah, they should be hitting all the markets, doing all the interviews and stuff. But again, my biggest thing is this: URL has 1 million subscribers sitting on YouTube. And if you want people to know who these new people are, I think you need to be utilizing the YouTube to display the new people and the app to display the people that have already been established. Think about it. They just dropped K-Shine versus Rum Nitty. In about 2 days, that mother did 666,000 views. So you still got fans there that is begging, begging for a battle. They're begging to see this stuff. And my thing is this: if you're sitting on 1 million subscribers, why not utilize it? And we've talked about this numerous times on numerous shows. Utilize it by putting the new guys on YouTube or whatever, and then that will help build them up. And then you will probably get more people that want to tune into the app when you remove them from YouTube to the app, because people didn't know who Swamp was and Your Honor was until they put on that showing, and it was on YouTube. It was on the URL channel.
I hear you, but my whole thing is this. I'm not going to go pay for an app when I'm paying for many other things. My whole thing is if you started off on a bad foot, I'm not going to go pay for that app. My whole thing is they want to go over there. They want the money so they can keep pushing these battles and certain things. I get that. But my whole thing is you have to think about this. How long did it take them to get to 1 million subscribers? A lot of those profiles that are there are dead.
Yeah.
So let's say half of that. That's 500K. How many people out of that 500K are going to actually pay for the app? How many can you switch over there? And then plus also this too. And then plus you got to think about this too. You can't see the views. So we don't know who's watching what, who's doing this, who's doing. We can't see it. So my whole thing is, okay, so now you put them on YouTube, right? How are you going to get them from there? Like, okay, let's say, perfect example. Since we just talking about Your Honor. Your Honor's doing 300K over here, right? Then he battles Your Honor and Swamp. Okay, that did a good battle. Now let's just say Your Honor battles, let's just say Jack Boy.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know those are his views? Understand? It's a whole little game, a little circuit that you have to keep doing before you go to the app. Now, my whole thing is, why would I go pay $7.99 when somebody's going to bootleg it for me?
Yeah.
Chris, you want to chime in on that?
What about this idea? What about this idea? Say you take an event like Born Legacy, right? And you create some type of extensive trailer where you take a lot of the best bars, some of the good bars, and you at least put that on YouTube and you say subscribe to the app. No, URL, if y'all got the app, they got stuff like the sit down, they got the know-it-alls, they got all these little different little shows where they're actually sitting down, talking to Red and talking to Drugs and talking to Swamp. And they're like talking about battle rap. And I feel like if you could take that and put it on YouTube, you could get to know these people a little bit more. And you gotta be able to put some of their content out. So what I want to do is I might start promoting these dudes for them. I might start doing it. That's what I might start doing.
They need it.
I don't know how I got to get URL to let me use a foot, but I might start doing it.
Oh, hold on, wait, time out.
Yeah, because quarter labs, hold on.
Wait, hold on, Chris. Games. I gave you one pass. Now you're going too far.
Wait a minute. Shout out to P Black. Hey, yes, hit them likes. You got Chris Unbias in the building. Hit them goddamn likes, goddamn it.
Chris, when you put your stamp. Chris, when you put your stamp on somebody, they wind up becoming the greatest thing ever. So you got to be careful on what you do, because you got to think about it. When you put that stamp on Trez, remember what happened? He took the fuck off.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful who you put that stamp on.
Right.
I mean, he put the stamp on Jerry West, and people still play games with Jerry West for years. And I remember seeing the blogs where Chris was like, "Yo, Jerry West, y'all need to be paying attention to West."
But that's Jerry West's fault, because when Chris put that stamp on him, he didn't follow up. Trez did. Trez kept going. Even though there was a controversy around him, he went straight through it and kept going.
You don't think Jerry West doing? What about Jerry West now, as far as his year? How you like it?
This has probably been his best year this year.
It's his best year, but he's still not doing the thing he needs to do, interact with fans some more. Understand? People still want to know who Jerry is. Think about it. Everybody's trajectory goes up more when you start interacting with fans. When you become a fan favorite, it's because you fuck with the fans. If you just have great battles and then disappear, how long before we stop fucking?
I feel you.
Shout out to Timberland TV. Timberland TV says that URL got rid of the A&R and marketing department, quote unquote YouTube. They basically says you at the and you not for nothing. I've heard that. Now they have to come to URL with a buzz already. Battle rap media and smaller leagues are new guys' way of marketing.
That's an interesting point. Because YouTube, if you do think about it, YouTube did play like A&R for a little bit. Like, fans was like, okay, he's good.
That's a fact. That's what I say. When Chris plays stamp on something, it moves. That's what I say. You got to be careful, especially nowadays too, since you back being one of the top dogs again. If you say, yo, this dude is fire, next thing you know, he got a PG. I'm
gonna let Chris answer this question first. I'm gonna let Chris answer. I see that question, but let's go to Bishop's question first, and then we'll come back to that one. Chris, let's start off with you. Do you think the newer guys are ready for the big stage?
Let me think.
We keep it funky up here.
You got hold on. You got to define big stage. Are you talking like Known Summer Madness? I'm gonna say no, none of them.
I would say a
on
gnome.
theme
I
or
would say
something
a
where they
summer
just switch it.
madness.
I mean,
I ain't seen one yet.
Maybe Swamp. That's about it.
I would say easy. Maybe easy.
A
I'll
room
say
full of
easy.
1,000, 2,000
Maybe easy.
people, maybe Swamp could.
Yeah, I say between easy Swamp, easy and Swamp. I think they're ready to, like, they can rock a big stage right now. Like,
maybe if Jada Nightwing get his shit
I was
together, I can
just
see him
about to
doing
ask
it.
that. Yep.
Yeah, I
I
think
like Jada Nightwing. Shout out to Swamp. I fuck with you.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
But I don't
I'm
know.
trying to think if there's anybody else that we're missing.
you know what? I think Real Sick could possibly rock a big stage, man.
Okay.
I may be alone on the island with this one right now. Shout out to Verb. I may be alone on the island with this one, but I think Real Sick could possibly rock a big stage, man. Like,
but let me ask you this: would a big stage URL Urban Plaza fan base accept Real Sick?
Yes.
Yeah. If we say Urban Plaza, yeah, because he from Jersey, so he.
Well, okay.
So,
I can see that. I ain't mad at that. The ladies, Brittany, Nay, I see you. Vixen would be dope on the big stage.
I think she
Vixen
could.
would be dope. Vixen.
I think she could. Yeah, I think she could.
Nice.
I think she could. I think she'd have if not a crazy haymaker, a crazy rebuttal that'll rock the stage.
I mean, her performance, if she has a performance like she did with DNA, I could see it. I could.
That he have that bug that most of the most intricate pins have, meaning you have to go back and watch it a couple of more times to catch everything he said. And to me, that it kind of hurts certain battlers like that when it's like you got to go back and watch to make sure you're catching on everything they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Easy did not beat Danny, but Barry. That can't fly through customs in my brother.
Hell no, Danny ain't beat no damn Easy. But go ahead, Chris.
Danny did beat Easy.
No, Wayne, we not about to do this.
We're not doing this. We ain't got time. We got to get into these predictions. That's the next show.
Y'all trying to slide a lot of shit through customs right now, like for real.
Hey, let me say something real quick. Hey, check this out. The fan asked who from the new class could be on the main stage, and y'all said Easy. See how we keep making them new?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That is true. And he's so not new.
He getting lucky.
Yeah.
Shout out my homegirl Nate. She in the comments too. So shout out.
I see her. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Chris. Atlanta since '82 asks.
Yeah, going back to that.
How much of the battle rap bloggers is compromised?
98%.
How much of what?
How much of the battle rap bloggers is compromised?
Oh, what did he say? How much of what?
Battle rap bloggers.
I speak for you, Chris. 98%.
Don't put him in the hot seat like that, y'all.
Nah.
I say it. 98%.
I don't think it's that
Wing,
many.
I'm about to bring back the in the car segment. I'm about to go
Say
in
it
the car,
again,
Wing.
Chris. Say it again, Chris.
I would say maybe 40%. Maybe
Nigga,
40%.
please.
That's being nice.
So if you got 98%, then that means you probably only have one blogger that keep it real. That's what you're saying? One blogger?
Okay. Atlanta since '82 When you say bloggers, are you talking media or bloggers? Media
He
outlets
said
or bloggers?
He said bloggers.
I'm just asking. I'm trying to be specific here.
I
Think about it. There's only 2 bloggers in the game right now that's not compromised.
Nay makes a good point. She says new is determined by when you became popular. But can we say that he was popular? I mean, I felt like we knew who he was.
I knew who he was from the Swave 7 battle.
Thank you. Easy been popular.
I knew who he was from the Swave 7 battle. I just think that the URL machine was like pushing him to the forefront, and now everybody is seeing it like, yo, because even going back to the Swave battle, like, don't get me wrong, I felt Swave beating, but I was like, yo, this dude is talented. Like, I was like, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. And then of course, the next time I ended up seeing him again, he had battle Clean. And that was a hilarious battle to me. But it was still like, another step for him. So I mean, to me, I think sometimes the new could determine who becomes popular or whatever right then and there, because it's like now it's a lot of eyes on this person, and like most of us, we know who he is, but then you got 98% people out there that probably didn't know who he is, so they're saying he's new. So
that's a fact. We're coming on to our hour. We want to get into these predictions so that we can end it. But let me say this, Nay, I seen that you put Truth Watson as one of the newer guys that you can see on the main stage. Here's my problem with Truth. Truth got to become more consistent. I do appreciate the fact that he's become more bar heavy and less jokey, but he just lost to goddamn, what's my guy name? Floss the Boss.
But Truth is not new. Truth is from like 6 classes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. But and I understand that. But where did he go within that time frame?
I'm gonna be nice and quick on the show, but next show, I'm gonna let you know. Next show, I'm gonna let you know.
That's the dude.
Yeah, that's the dude that had to run in with 40 cal.
Right. You know what? Before we get into the predictions, let me ask you about that. How are you feeling about 40 cal and Jag coming into the scene? Do you like, as far as celebrity showings, who's had the best? And then we'll get into predictions.
I really Jag. I mean, for somebody that I never really saw battle, I thought he did great. 40 cal, this Ill Will battle was in. The battle for cal, and let me tell you why. So a conceded come back to battle route, right? Obviously, you can't put him against Rum Nitty. You can't put him against nobody that's kind of like seasoned right now because he got to get his feet wet again. You don't want to give him Cassidy. Well, you could give him Cassidy. But it's like he needs a warm-up battle, and I feel like Cassidy or 40 cal would be a warm-up battle for conceded before he battled Rum Nitty. I like 40 cal. He ain't won no battles. I like.
Listen, we was in the building when he put that cape on and the gloves and did the whole preacher.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were up there. You and Shy, man. Shout out to Shy.
I'm like, what are we doing? I will say this battle with Jag, he did better. I will say he did better. But I just feel like I could do without. I'm sorry. I can do without seeing him. I can.
So what about King Los? What about King Los? He said he returning. How y'all feel about him?
I mean, he had a good showing versus Head Ice. He had a good showing to me versus Head Ice, so I wouldn't mind seeing him again.
Okay. If you say so.
I don't know. King Los is he's all right. He's all right.
I'm okay with that.
They said we don't need it.
We don't need it. We don't. We don't. We
I'm
don't
not
need
trying to
it.
read them comments, bro, but them shit's fake, boy. These niggas are savages.
I'm trying to get. Hold on. Oh Lord, Chris, you gotta forgive us. They don't have table manners.
Not at all. Not at all.
Crazy.
Man, listen, I'm trying to be
They
good
said we
because
don't need it.
Told
They
you, man.
said
We got some of
don't
the
need
best
it.
people in the world that be commenting on this when we live, man. We got some of the
I'm
best
telling you, listen,
best
man, we ain't told me to be
interactors
on
in the
my
world.
best behavior because, Chris did, but, man, I got some shit I want to say. I swear, these niggas is ass.
Right. Let's get into it. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Smack Volume 6 predictions. Let's go. Who y'all want to start with?
Let's go with Ill Will versus Danny Myers.
Nobody cares.
Wait.
That is so disrespectful.
Wait.
Ill Will clearly?
Listen, we all fuck with Danny. He's a great guy, but he's not being Ill Will. Nobody really cares.
Tell you something. This is a bad matchup for Danny Myers.
Facts.
This is a what?
Chris said this is a bad matchup for Danny
Myers.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
okay, but he just okay. I haven't been easy. He just had a really good showing with Easy. Let's just put it that way. When I lost, he just had a very good showing with Easy. That battle was dope to me. Great replay value.
Yeah. Did you watch?
I got Ill Will. Yeah, I seen Danny and Jerry.
Ill Will.
Well, what about Danny and Twerk?
Danny had a good showing versus Twerk. Okay, here's the thing.
That was a good battle.
Here's the thing.
He did good versus Twerk. I really don't see how Danny can win this battle, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is a bad matchup for him.
Nah, Danny can honestly win the battle. Like, that's without a question, but we honestly don't care. I'm speaking for the fans. We don't care. We don't.
That's horrible.
But the reason why I'm trying to put some kind of care into this.
I do rock with Danny, though. I rock with Danny. I like Danny Myers.
Okay, but this is why I'm trying to put some care into this battle. I'm trying to put a little bit of care into this battle is because of the implications for champion of the year. Even though everybody's eyes will really be on what Chilla and B Dot is going to do and what K Shine may do with Pat Stay. This still also puts Ill Will in some kind of a pecking order for champion of the year. Because again, personally, my opinion, he should have won it last year. But again, we ain't about to go there.
Oh, Nay is horrible, but I like her spirit.
I say
he oversaturated.
Listen, man. I said Av should have won last year. He was 9-0 before him and Ill Will battle, and I still got him winning that. But I digress. Next battle win.
Danny does need to take a break. Yeah. He's being on every card. That's what Nay said. Danny oversaturated Myers. Jesus, we've been telling Danny to sit down for for a little minute.
Yo, come on, Wayne.
Wait, what? Y'all ain't talk rock nails. Y'all saw like everybody else.
I did not. I didn't mean to put that one up. I was trying to go to Jason's comment, and then, y'all, this ain't what we're doing. We got company, y'all. What? This ain't the show.
How you tell me to be on my best behavior and put some...
I did not mean to. Okay, next battle.
Let's do, all right, Arsenal versus Jerry West.
All right. Since we were just speaking of Jerry West, damn.
I got Jerry West.
Woo! But I'm
gonna say this. I wanna pick Jerry West, but
after that showing with official. After that,
Arsenal don't play no games with new people. The only time Arsenal played games with a new person, and he ended up getting smoked by Briz. But since then, Arsenal don't play games with new people.
Okay, question. How long has Arsenal sat
Arsenal
out?
just got smoked.
How long has he sat out?
You're not talking about by official, right?
So what now?
I said you're not talking about a by official, right? Chris broke
Did
up.
y'all watch Arsenal versus Bill Collector?
Oh
yeah, that battle did happen. I didn't watch that.
I forgot. I don't think I saw.
Yeah,
I don't think I saw it either.
Forgot.
I thought you were talking about official.
But shoot, Bill Collector ain't no new dude either. So
You know, they're okay. So it's a lot of Jerry's in the comments. It's a lot of Jerry's in the comments.
Bishop got Arsenal 2-1, but it's a lot of Jerry's in the comment. Jerry West.
See,
Arsenal
that's the thing, man. I just can't count Arsenal out. Like he be having them moments where he just goes. You feel me?
Arsenal is literally the battle rapper that you cannot judge based off his last battle.
Thank you. He had a bad performance, then went against Tay Rock and did phenomenal. Then battled up.
He can look bad in one battle and then turn around and just turn the fuck up in the next battle. Like Arsenal is literally that battle that you cannot judge based off of what he did.
We be forgetting like he was on a losing streak and came back and was on fire. Like he's one of those. I don't know. Jerry needs to win this one though. This will definitely solidify him for what he's going for.
So who y'all got? Who y'all got?
I'm taking Arsenal with an edge 2-1. Arsenal 2-1 edge.
I thought Jay was gonna go. I'm gonna go with Arsenal. I'm gonna go with Arsenal 2-1 in a debatable.
God Mystery saying he doesn't feel like Arsenal's going to take this battle serious.
I think he will. I definitely think he will. He would be stupid not to.
Yeah.
All right. So Jay, you got your pick. Everybody got their picks.
I'm gonna take Jerry.
All right. So we got two people that get Jerry, two people that get Arsenal.
Shout out to Scotty. Scotty, you're a little late, but okay. He said he's probably the only one that says he got Danny over Ill Will. We're going to talk about that.
I'm going to block you after this.
Scotty, we're going to talk about that, sir. I got Arsenal 2-1 with a slight edge. Okay. Okay. What's our next? Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. We got a couple of Chris connections. Hold on. Oh, he froze. Okay. Hold on. Chris. Hold on. Okay, there you are. Wait, let me see. This one. Okay. Let me take this one out of the studio. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we pretty much everybody got who they got. Okay. What's our next battle?
Well, let's go T-Top versus Easy the Block Captain.
I got T-Top.
I got Easy.
It's too early. It's too early.
I got T-Top.
I'm taking Easy, man. Fuck that. I'm taking Easy.
Too early.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sorry, Top. I'm sorry. You know I love you to death. You know I love you to death.
Listen, y'all be forgetting. I forget what T-Top. Man, listen.
No, and I'm not forgetting. I'm not, and that's the thing.
No, you forgot.
I did not. I did not.
Look, damn it. I got him. Look, damn it. I got amnesia. I'm taking Easy. I'm taking Easy to Block Captain.
I'm going with
All right,
Easy.
Scotty, I ain't gonna block you now. I'm gonna time you out for 30 seconds though.
Chris, who you say? Chris, who you got? Who you got?
Why y'all think Easy gonna win?
My honest opinion is because to me, Easy has been stepping his game up each battle. I don't think this will be the moment for him to take a step back. And I honestly think that he is not going to play around with T-Top, and he's going to also do one thing that I believe he's trying to do. And the same thing T-Top is trying to do. They're both trying to show up veterans who take more time to write their bars. And they're basically both saying, yo, we can prepare within 27 days and still have some fire. And like I said, Easy's been on a hell of a run this year. So I just think I'm taking him, man. I think he go have a little bit more energy, man.
Ray, you don't sound too confident there, brother.
Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Nate, because that's exactly what the first thing I was going to say. He is more the hunger that this man has since he has leveled up completely. Easy got the cheat code. And we have not been disappointed with anything. He has continued to progress. I'm not saying that Top has reached his ceiling. All I'm saying is that now Easy is that, to me, that ideal competitor on the rise. And listen, if he loses, he's going to give T-Top a run for his fucking money. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna go 2-1 in a for real debatable.
Okay. And the only reason why I'm gonna say I'm also picking Easy, I want to say this.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna say this. T-Top there's really no angle that he can really use on Easy, and T-Top is really known for his angles. So if he don't have an angle, if he doesn't have a strong angle he can use, the battle looks a lot closer. And
hopefully he will not take the easy way out and use Do as the angle. I'm just gonna say that, and not just because that's my homegirl. I'm just gonna say that.
I think y'all see on how good T-Top can angle though. Like he's becoming like one of the best anglers in battle rap.
No, he is. He's without a doubt one of the best anglers in battle rap.
What is he? Listen, what is Easy gonna do when T-Top start having the moments? When he start throwing them haymakers back to back to back to back to back? What is Easy gonna do?
Shit, he gonna stand there and he gonna fight back.
That's all he can do.
That's all he can do. He can't walk off the stage.
I mean, that's all he can do.
Yes, he can. He can pull a math hopper.
Augustus is asking, anybody ready for that wager? Who was that bet Augustus?
It's somebody that
it's gonna be a bitch bullshit battle.
All you niggas that says Easy gonna win.
Bitch a lot.
And, all you niggas that say Easy
and then
it's gonna be my apology.
It's gonna be the bitch dickhead battle, apology. Right?
I want my apology when T-Top win. Tell y'all.
Easy gonna win because he different. Okay, some can't call it. Okay, hold on. Easy has more to lose. Does he really have more to lose though, or with
T-Top?
He's
on the climb up. He's on the
but
climb up.
Okay, but hold on. With Easy on the climb up, does this, if he loses to Top, does it drop his stock though?
Depending on how bad the loss is.
Yeah. If T-Top go in there and clean him up, it's gonna look really bad.
Say it again, Chris.
I think if he can make debatable, then his stock won't drop.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next battle?
The next one we're gonna go. All right, K-Shine versus Pat Stay.
Woo! Not another doozy. I'm gonna be up late. I'm gonna have to get some sleep Friday after work, or Friday going into Saturday morning after work, because I can't miss none of these battles.
I got K-Shine.
I got
Pat Stay.
I got K-Shine. Just off the fact of Pat Stay is gonna do one of those dumbass rounds, and he gonna drop the ball with it.
Please
that
don't.
white boy glow magic. Now, y'all know up here, I am not a Pat Stay fan, but I gotta be honest.
Please don't
When
make
he put on the white boy coat, what is it? Costa, what's the name of where he's from? Fashion Nova.
Oh, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. I'm sorry, y'all. My alarm. That's my work alarm going off on Thursday. I don't know why, but anyway, yeah. When he put on that white boy Nova Scotia Fashion Nova swag, it's different. It's different. I have to give him that.
Cool.
I'm serious, Chris. I have to give him that.
That's one round.
Then he, but hold on. Then him and Diz got a way of using those third rounds with the reverse. What's your life like?
Yeah, and then when
COVID
and then what happens when he
time,
does that spectacular miracle? Blah, 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 blah. He's gonna drop the round. He's gonna drop it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Please don't let me pick.
Go ahead. Go.
I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick, man, because this battle is fucking hard to pick. Let's be honest, man. You got K-Shine that has not probably lost a round in 2 years, and then you got Pat Stay. Pat Stay has the ability to stop everybody's magic. Like, he has that ability to do that, to revert everything that you could possibly make fun of him, and he can still make it seem like it's a positive thing and make you look stupid for making fun of him for doing it.
Right.
Oh man,
it's a hard one.
I'm gonna go. Fuck it.
There's a lot of Pat Stays in the comments too.
I'm going K-Shine 2-1. I'm going K-Shine 2-1. And I might change my mind by Saturday, but I'm going. But now I got K-Shine 2-1. I got K-Shine 2-1.
Nah, you writing them down, brother. I see you over there jotting it down. Chris, just an FYI, Ray, anytime we do predictions, Ray always jots down all the predictions. So nobody can change anything. And then
Chris was saying something, but we couldn't hear him.
Huh?
Chris is talking, we can't hear him.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Something with his mic.
He's not muted.
Yeah, I keep saying Pat Stay Click.
We can't hear you.
Versatile, but my whole thing is, you don't remember when K-Shine stomped the hole in DNA?
That's DNA. It ain't got nothing to do with K-Shine.
But
he's
saying that he's too versatile. Like, isn't DNA for whatever? Cool. All right. Watch K-Shine.
Chris, we can't hear you.
Murder Mook really gave K-Shine that one shotgun slug that really put DNA down. So,
yo, chill. That's crazy, Ray.
Say Barry Adams, I'm losing right now.
Wait a minute.
Still can't hear you, Chris. Say something.
Hold on, I think he's trying to fix it.
Okay.
I really can't believe you, Wayne. You really put that message up and you told me to be good. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't nobody beating K-Shine, this nigga, the Infinity Stone or something. All right, Brittany, I don't know. You know what? Hold on 1 minute. Okay. I'm gonna have Chris go out and come back in. Sometimes that helps with the mic issue. Yeah. Let me see what I miss. I need
to see that Hollow Shine though. That's what I need to see.
What happened?
I need to see Hollow and Shine. They got to get that over with.
Augustus, bet my wine. What? You want me to bet my wine that I'll send you some money for some wine? Let's bet. Mama Scotto. Yes, let's bet. Today has been brought to you by
Smirnoff Ice.
Yo, these niggas is dirty in the comments. I swear.
You know what? I was trying to see where we were.
Mike just sent a message.
Yes, Sherrod, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, Shine lost to Sharon. I don't give a damn what y'all say. The slap don't count. God damn it.
Oh, that definitely
He slapped
counts.
the shit out of him.
Pat's pace is slow. I wonder how that. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That doesn't matter. That don't matter.
I feel like even though with the slow pace,
it won't matter.
I think that K-Shine would kind of have to cater to him, kind of. I feel like rhythmically, and I know that sounds weird, but that's the way I kind of battles for me translate. I feel like because of his slow pace, he may set the tone. He may have more control over the battle. I don't know if that sounds weird. Just kind of that's the way it plays out in my head. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Nah.
I drink Auburn Miss 2 Atlanta since 82. I ain't ashamed.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna matter. I think it's really just gonna come down to who has a better third, honestly. Because he can't bully him. That's not his lane. Sean ain't gonna let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, we're gonna wait for Chris for a few more minutes and try to get
we drop one light skin. Yo, what is going on here? We drop.
I'm not light skinned. I'm brown skinned.
You are a waffle color Negro.
I am brown as hell. It's just the light. I am brown.
Why are you here?
I'm brown because I'm family.
I like your podcast, but you got to get out of here.
Why? What? This is just.
First of all, this ain't about this. You light-skinned people got to get out of here. I'm
brown skin. Look at this. Is brown.
Who told you brown? Who told you brown?
Your camera or your computer screen light is way too high right now.
Listen, first of all,
everybody looks beige to you right now.
No, just you.
I'm not. You. This is brown. I'm like,
Mike,
you are not brown. You are a
real quick.
You are a waffle color Negro. Get out of here.
So much, Banks.
Out of here. Now, how you doing, brother?
Mike,
I'm
real
good,
quick,
man.
Now that we got you, man. Real quick. Ill Will versus Danny Myers. Who you got?
Danny.
What'd you say you cut out?
Bias.
Ill Will versus Danny.
You said Ill Will versus Danny? Oh, yeah. I got Ill Will 3-0.
Damn.
All right. Pretty said the slap counts. Okay. Arsenal
versus Jerry West. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Jerry 2-1.
All right. T-Top versus Easy, the block captain.
I'm gonna go with Easy. With the upset 2-1.
All right, and now we're talking about K-Shine and Pat Stay right now.
Pat Stay 2-1.
Yeah, fucking stink.
Stink.
I swear, yeah, stink.
Melvin.
Pat Stay got two. Pat Stay has way too many elements, man. He can do it all.
Melvin he got Pat Stay. Melvin says Danny.
Like Sean ain't been battling every nigga under the sun and beating him, talking about, oh, he's too versatile. Y'all niggas fucking stink.
Sean hasn't been beating everybody. He's great though.
I had to be on my best behavior because Unbias was here. I couldn't say what I want. This is
the thing. But let me ask you this: when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, Shine battling Pat, who has had the elements and the skill set that Pat has? The crowd control. That wait, like he's able to, no matter it's a big crowd, small crowd, Pat can control the room. He's got the rebuttal ability, the pure rapping ability, the showmanship, the punches, the wordplay. He has all of that.
You're right.
He has the total package.
Shine has faced everyone who does the best of that. He faced a great punch. He faced great punches. He faced people with great crowd, and individually had to face them. And
now you have a Voltron of all of those. in one person.
Yeah, who always drops the ball in one round.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't dropped the ball once since he's been on URL.
Ray, Augustus and I are betting he got T-top. I got easy. Just the side note.
I'm making that note real quick.
I fuck with Danny. I think Danny is dope, but he's not gonna be able to fuck with Ill Will.
Okay, here go Chris again. All right. Chris, our other co-host, Mike Phenom.
What's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing?
What up, though? I'm good, sir. I'm good. Welcome home.
Man, this shit clear as hell. I should have been on this one. I should have been using it.
Let's get back to what we was talking about. Chris can't escape. You cannot escape. What we were doing, Pat Stay and K Shine, right?
We was doing Pat Stay and K Shine. Yep.
Yeah, I told you I'm going with K Shine.
Thank you.
In that battle.
Say that.
Okay.
Oh, K Shine does.
You really go against K Shine?
Yeah.
Who you got? You got Pat Stay?
I got Pat Stay.
Oh, you got Pat Stay.
Exactly. You
Tell
can't
me why you got Pat.
Pat has way too many elements. Pat has way too many elements of a complete battler. He doesn't just do one thing good. He does so many different things great. And he does it better than a lot of other battlers.
Damn. I just called it the Fashion Nova swag. The Fashion Nova.
Don't let him come out there with a super zoot suit on, like from the lowrider magazines from the 90s. He won already.
And not for nothing. Again, it's repetitive as hell, but it wins battles. That third round, I hate that third round. I actually felt like, I think when I realized that I hated that third round the most is when he used it against Disaster. I just did not expect that. I expected Disaster to win, and I was like, this third round is so fucking effective, where he grabs hold of the crowd. He did it with Suge. Of all people.
Well, Suge his ass. That don't count.
He reversed his What's Your Life Like and made it appealing to the
Suge
crowd.
Is not good.
Come on, man. You
Suge
missing my point.
Though.
A URL crowd is different. A URL crowd is different.
Here's the thing about Pat. Pat's been able to shine on every stage that he's been on.
Facts.
Every single platform that Pat Stay has been on, he's been able to shine, from KOTD to RBE, UW, overseas, URL. He's been able to transition to all of them and be him in every single one. Even when he trolled the crowd overseas and battled the dude in like Sweden or some shit, and still did fucking incredible. K-Shine can't do that. K-Shine cannot do that.
K-Shine has added a lot.
Not forget how funny Pat Stay is.
Right. And K-Shine has added a lot to his arsenal. He's becoming the complete battler. But this is somebody who I feel like it's going to be an outclassing. That's what I feel. Just on a different level.
But let's not pretend like that this battle is not a lot more difficult than it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because again,
it is.
Again, one moment I had Pat Stay, another moment I had K-Shine, and then finally in the prediction, I decided to just go with K-Shine. I'm going with K-Shine in this battle because of the simple fact K-Shine have worked his ass off to be where he is at now. And let's be honest, it is hard for a person to go 9-0 and not lose a round so far. Remember, everybody made it a big deal when Mook did it.
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
his last few battles, Mike, we ain't about to do that, man. We
can't do this. We got to get through these predictions. Come on. Not Mike.
But hold on, time out.
Later.
No.
We will argue later. We got company. We will argue later. We will argue on Sunday.
Let Jay go. I want to hear what he got to say.
Okay, go ahead. Ain't nobody give him credit. Ain't nobody give my man's credit. When Av went 9-0 and he ran into Ill Will and they was like, "Oh, Ill Will had shit," and that's bullshit. I don't want to hear that 9-0 bullshit. I don't want to talk about that 9-0 bullshit.
Wait. I can't speak for all media. But we was on the show saying that Av haven't lost a round up until that ill will battle. We was on the show saying I can't speak for everybody else, but we was saying that. We was saying that. We was here.
I'm just saying it don't mean much because the man ain't lost a round, but they still ain't give him honor him and champion of the year. You know, next battle.
Well,
okay,
that's something that we have to argue about.
You know what? This is
like
a good point.
I got gripes with the committee.
This is a good point. Shine and Pat preference battle. I can agree with that. Nay, I love her. She is funny as hell. She said Archie Bunker is not still in the show as a guest on the Jeffersons. You know what?
Terrible.
Oh
Terrible.
my God.
Yo.
I'm about to call Nay after this. Nay wild.
She is hilarious.
Yeah,
let's not act like Sharone. Let's not act like Sharone went on the URL and kicked ass all over the place too.
We ain't gonna act like that ain't happened, right? Exactly.
Yeah. Sharone
be getting pity wins, man. I ain't
that shit.
First of all,
damn R.I.P. Tiny List.
Yeah, Debo passed away today. Debo from Friday.
Debo passed away from Friday?
Yeah, Debo passed away. Rest in peace, Zeus.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, yeah, that's my uncle. That was one of my uncle's good friends. My uncle that played for the Oilers. That was one of his good friends.
Damn, I'm about to watch Friday.
I'm about to go watch No Holds Barred.
Hey, that shit on. I think that shit on Netflix.
Yeah, and you know what? Sean Connery died about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks ago. Oh my God! And the lady from Babs.
Yeah, Natalie Desselle.
Yeah.
2020 something, boy.
Listen,
this has been a man.
It really is. It really
is. I'm so ready for this year to be over with. It might just get worse next year, but fuck it.
Prayerfully next year we got better things coming. We will be semi-free again, and y'all niggas might get another stimulus package. But anyway, let's
I hope so.
Y'all ain't shit.
What's the next battle?
Okay, the next battle is now this is the battle everybody's supposed to be focusing on, and that is Chilla Jones versus B Dot.
Yes.
Now, according to a lot of media personnel, according to a lot of media personnel that has been overlooking both what K-Shine has been doing and what Ill Will has been doing, this is the battle that might determine champion of the year. So this is the battle everybody gonna have their eyes on. Jay, you said you got Chilla?
Yes, sir.
I
love B Dot. I'm B Dot. You know, I'm highly affiliated, but I got Chilla.
B Dot 2-1. Chilla definitely get around. Damn.
I got B Dot also.
This is a tough one for me, man. Okay. To be totally honest, this is a tough one.
My uncle, my uncle from the Oilers, Patrick Allen. We were not related to Marcus Allen, but they all played around the same time. All very good friends. He was a cornerback, and then my other uncle played for the Redskins with Doug Williams. Just so y'all know. Then my other uncle played for Cleveland Browns.
No wonder you so tall.
Metcalf, Patrick Allen, Anthony Allen. Yeah, we got celebrities. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, okay, let's get back to the battle.
And allegedly Wing was a pimp, but that's a different story. We're gonna say that for the intro.
We got company. I'll tell y'all. Shit.
I seen Wings. I seen Wings Knuckles. Wings Knuckles got a scar for each one of her hoes.
I hate y'all.
No, man, y'all be acting up.
Y'all be
and you gave me the talk.
Listen, we had this talk before we got out the car. Don't get your ass in this store and start asking.
All right. My bad.
God.
I don't know about this one, man. This, to be totally honest, this battle could go either way. It really could go either way, man. I love Chilla. I love what Chilla brings to the table. Always.
Yeah.
Chilla's been on a tear this year. But when it comes to being able to break somebody down, I haven't seen anybody do it like B-Dot in a long time. B-Dot is extremely, extremely surgical. So I'm going to have to go with B-Dot on this one. I'm going to have to go with B-Dot 2-1. We're going to have at least one amazing round from Chilla. But I feel like B-Dot is going to be able to, like, deconstruct Chilla in this battle in a way that nobody's been able to.
Can he really?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I think so.
B-Dot? Okay, yeah. I thought you said Chilla.
Hold on, before I answer
Chilla
this,
ever attack somebody like that?
Augustus, how am I snitching when this is public record that we have said this multiple times on the show? Shut up.
Snitching.
Anyway.
I have never said that. They lying. He just snitching, right?
Why you lying?
Facts,
okay.
Nate. Facts.
Now,
oh wow.
To me, this is going to be basically. How I'm picturing it is like if you had Chef Bobby Flay versus what was my man he had the beef with on the original Iron Chef? Damn, Matsumoto. Yeah. This is to me what that battle is, because both of these guys bring for different flavors.
Was it the one that
his name was
That's a very good comparison, sir.
Yeah, that was the guy. His name was Matsumoto, Chef Matsumoto.
Yeah, that's my show.
Now, to me, both of these guys is about to bring in something that's going to be very interesting and intricate, man. Like you have Chilla is great at what he does, and he's added more onto it. When he had left URL for a minute, he had added more elements to what everybody claimed he was boring for doing, and then he got better at it. And then B-Dot,
they got a good point.
That's why I said that. That's fact.
This is going to be what makes B-Dot so crazy is the way that he paints a picture of the opponent that he's going against. It's like he's giving you literally, I'm going to paint you a picture of who I see you as, and the rest of the world is going to see you as after this battle. And to me, this is literally like, this is about to be a scalpel in biology class. This is about to see who can make the most accurate cut, who's going to be like, this is about to be so intricate between both of these gentlemen. And like Nate said, Chilla does not have to dumb down for this battle. That's what's going to make it.
She makes an excellent point.
But B-Dot doesn't have to dumb, but B-Dot is not going to have to dumb it down either.
And that's why I'm going with Chilla, because Chilla could fire off on all cylinders and even small room. This battle is going to come down to experience, and Chilla has it. He knows what it takes.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going
lost to Chilla.
B-Dot is like, listen, B-Dot is so like we know he's fire. He's a monster. But Chilla he's seen too much. He's been in the ring with too much. He knows what it takes. When somebody's firing off, like think about it, when him and Daylight went at it. When somebody's firing off on all cylinders like that, and keep your composure, man, Chilla know what he's doing. And think about it, he was in a group with some of the best writers in the world.
But this ain't all about writing. We know that pen matters, but we know that men with pens haven't always won every battle.
But Wayne, this is my thing. This battle is going to come down to the pen. But my whole thing is, Chilla has that other element. He knows how to circle around. He knows how to hold his composure. B-Dot hasn't been on that big stage. Chilla has. He flopped one time, and he came back and showed us something different. So now B-Dot's going to be aggressive. Now what's going to happen when Chilla gets a little more aggressive? What happens when he pushed back? What happens when B-Dot rebuttals and Chilla rebuttals back?
That conviction, I'm just picturing, man, listen, this is
going
to be a war.
This battle is going to come down to experience.
Yeah, this.
Hold on. Chris is saying something, but he froze.
I'm taking B-Dot in this battle, man. I'm taking B-Dot.
Chris, if you can hear us, you're frozen.
I'm taking B-Dot to win, and I believe the champion title is going to stay on the West.
Oh, there he is. Okay, what were you saying? I agree with that. Ray, what were you saying, Chris?
Now, I was just saying that this is definitely a toss-up. Do y'all feel like this is going to determine who the champion is?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
everybody's
going. Y'all don't got ill will or K-Shot.
No, because it's going to go to strength of schedule. Then it's going to come down to strength of schedule. I think B-Dot. Yeah, most definitely.
B-Dot's had some of had the stronger opponents out of K Shine and Ill Will this year. Him and Chilla.
But the only thing that will have people talking about Ill Will more is the fact of what he did at Born Legacy 9. He literally stood there and did 9 rounds. He did 3. And from according to what P said, this was P's story. According to what P said, he said Ill Will win against Miss Miami, 3 rounds. And then Pete went on stage and told Ill Will, do you want to go outside and wait and we'll bring you back on for your next one? He said, no, bring your honor right now. So he went 9 rounds back to back to back to back. So when Miss Miami got on stage, the only thing that happened was Ill Will stood there and they mic'd up your honor and sent him on stage.
And that's great. Those are 2 great rounds. He had battles back to back, but neither one of them are names enough.
Okay, but that's the thing. People are saying the names. I'm talking about the level it takes to even do that. We can't get 3 full rounds out of some of the top tiers. This man stood there for 9 rounds and didn't stumble, didn't choke, regardless of who he was. He spanked, because everybody keeps saying that, like, well, he beat Miss Miami in your honor. But can anybody honestly say that it's another battler that can stand there with 9 straight rounds without choking or stumbling up against either one of those people, and the person is not gonna take a round?
Yeah,
Augustus is crazy.
But Nay, I'm gonna answer Nay's comment, and that's the thing.
Yeah, right. I'm saying 9 rounds. You're right. It was 6.
That's the thing. Chilla's a rapper, but in that environment where you gotta have that street element against somebody who comes from that street element and brings that to the table along with his content.
Right, Chris. What were you saying?
Yourself.
No, I was just saying, did y'all see that Ill Will Miami battle?
Which one?
The Miami battle, Ill Will and Miss Miami. Did y'all watch that?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I watched it. I couldn't stop laughing.
I don't like Miss Miami's voice. Miss Miami's voice, I don't know. I can't deal with it.
What did you think about it?
Nah, it's just one of the funniest battles.
I told you. I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. Like, I watched it. I couldn't stop laughing.
Y'all wrong.
You gotta watch it just. You gotta watch it just for the comedy.
I'll watch it tonight. I'll watch it.
Yeah, Wing, it's bad. It's bad.
I just don't want to see her get done that bad by Ill Will. That's all. But I'm gonna watch it.
You know what? I might have to go watch it for that now. Now that I think about it.
I mean, it was a brave attempt. I just did not want to see her get like I could only imagine. But I applaud her for her efforts. But it's Ill Will, man. Come on. But okay, let's get to the next battle. God's Mystery basically says salute to Chris. When is that Briz untold truth coming?
Facts.
I hit Briz up and it's still kind of in the air. Briz was kind of like on some F battle rap and F everybody in it. But see, I know Briz like personally, so I'm hoping that like I can bridge that gap. Because I used to go to all them Spit That Heat battles when he first started. So me and him kind of always had I'm trying to, but I don't know what's up with Briz, right? He just kind of fell off the map.
Briz, go do that untold truth.
Street shit won't work. Be not gonna
just holler at Chris, because I know I already know a little something about that. Go holler at Chris.
I'll just say this. It's
beneficial.
If Briz is done with battle rap, at least he can do just before you walk out. Do the untold truth, man.
That's
Go
it.
ahead. Tell your story. Tell your story. Get your shit off, man.
He got to do one more before he leaves. He got to do one more before he goes.
I would, as a fan,
he can't go
I
out
would
like
appreciate that. I would appreciate that as a fan, but at least.
But who would you want to see him battle real quick? If he was to do one more battle, who would you want it to be?
I want to see him versus Rock.
That's all that matters.
I'm laughing.
Well,
I'm
damn.
laughing. I'm laughing because when you asked the question, that was the first name that popped in my head.
Yep.
And then Mike just was like, I want to see him versus Rock.
Well, tell
Right.
us how you really feel. Shit.
I want to see it.
Why do you
It
want
got-
to see it? Let me ask that. Why you want to see it? Is it the same
You know
reason
why
why
I don't.
with the
Mike,
whole
I got
con-
your back. You know I don't. That man was holding that door. He was I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What I did to Briz was wrong. I apologize. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, if he gonna battle Rock, he may as well battle T-Top too, right? Because he was holding the crowd.
No, but T-Top was still on stage.
That's my guy. Let me
Rock-
stop.
T-Top was on stage.
T-Top was on stage
It's
doing
not
this.
my
Rock
fault.
was
He
at the
got
door.
bad feet.
Rock was at the
T-Top got
door.
bad-
Hey, y'all,
Listen,
exit this
T-Top
way.
got
Safe.
bad
And he,
feet.
come on now, like
But
T-Top
he
hold the crowd
held
back.
his wing. He held his mans down. He knocked as many people down as he could. He held his mans down.
The bowling pin. A big ass
He got
bowling
bad
pin.
feet.
He's like,
And he kind of did a flip of the wrist with the wrist with the water bottle too, right?
yeah, he threw the water bottle, man. Like he did something. Rock was
Was
going.
that really a
Rock
throw?
skated.
Was that there? You go. Was that really a throw for real? That's what that was.
Listen, if I'm in a fight, I want you to do something. At least I can look back and be like, yo, he do some water, not hold the door for me while I'm getting
It's all
beat.
about. It's the thought that counts.
Calm down. Please. Calm down. Calm down.
You
And
know
Rock
what? We
thought
gonna
about
stop.
leaving.
No, that was a serious question. Stop. We gotta stop.
No, but like real shit, wing to like real shit, like with the whole situation with the fight, the Mook battle, all of that in the one. That I would like to see Rock and Briz have that conversation via battle.
Hey, shout out to Atlanta since '92. He said Rock didn't want to mess his nails up.
Or lose his contacts.
Oh my God, y'all horrible. Okay, to battle Danny? Really? You want Briz to battle Danny, Scotty?
When get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Pack him up. Pack him up.
Or Disaster. I don't know.
Shit, a holy water spritzer. I'm dead weak.
All right, so let's get to the last battle, man.
Not holy water. Oh, Nay is a mess. Oh, she
That's funny as shit, man.
Okay, let's get to the last battle. So we got Goods versus Geechee.
Let's go.
I got goods.
Ooh.
I'm taking Goods.
I got goods.
Damn it, y'all.
Mike got another big battle.
I'm gonna go the other side. I'm gonna go with Geechee on this one.
I knew he was gonna do it.
I got to.
Sometimes
go with
our
Geechee.
West Coast biasness. Stop it.
That right now, I'm being extremely West Coast biased.
I can't do it.
See, that's why I keep telling you, you not from Detroit. That's that Battle Creek, Michigan type of thinking you doing right now.
Yeah, I'm being look, and this is the thing. Like the best battle that I've seen Goods in one battle where I was extremely impressed. Out of all the battles that I've seen of Goods, I've seen one where I was like, yo, this nigga's really cooking. And that was him versus Rock. That was the one battle where I was like, yo, this is the best Goods that I've ever seen. Other than that, I'm not thoroughly impressed by Goods.
But
not as
Shout out to Jason M.
You didn't like him versus T-Top? You didn't like T-Top?
Goods versus T-Top? I had T-Top. I was in the building for that. I had T-Top winning that one.
You know T-Top lost in the building.
Exactly.
You was in the building.
Listen. This is the thing about that battle. I'm there front and I'm watching and I hear him say, "Nigga, you look like your beard stink," and the fucking building erupted. Like that was not. You know what I'm saying? And T-Top had angles against Goods that was very, very potent, and he broke them down in each round. And like when I'm watching it live, I'm looking at it like the same way that I would be looking at it if I'm at home.
Mike is being biased because he's still thinking about that Rum Nitty Reed Dollar situation.
Right.
Yeah. Geechee's not getting through full complete rounds.
Chris, don't let Mike bait you. Don't let Mike bait you.
That's I'm not. I'm saying, like, but that's the thing. Hey, this is an opinionated sport. For me, I gravitate towards Geechee's content than I do Goods.
But then you'll say that you gravitate toward lyricism, and Geechee has been
get his ass.
You know, but see, we don't have a whole bunch of time.
But when it comes to battling, neither one of them are lyricists.
And Geechee, well, wait, first off, Jason makes a very good point because he's been stumbling. He ain't been stumbling. He's been stumbling his whole career. Let's not play no games.
The fact is that the crowd had always masked the stumbling when he was stumbling. But now that it's no crowd, you can actually pay attention to the fact that Geechee Gotti does stumble through his material.
He is starting to rebuttal more. He's adding more to his arsenal. That is great. But just because you are learning to rebuttal, that does not mean that every rebuttal hits.
Right. And Mike, you gotta look at it like this too. Good's been talking a lot of shit. Every time Goods talk shit, he got something up his sleeve. Remember that.
I give you that. I'm not. Now, this is the thing. I don't feel like this is gonna be an easy walk in the park for either one of these niggas. For either one of them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, Geechee, that's why he wants to battle is the higher, the upper echelon of MCs at this point.
Let me ask this question to everybody on the panel. Chris, I want you to start first. Without the crowd setting for Goods, is his swagger, his demeanor as effective with the Henny in the cup, or just is it as effective?
Not really, but I think when he was on Hip Hop is Real, I think he made a good point, and that is that I do feel like just coming in there and just rapping, I kind of feel like he does that a little better than Geechee. At least music, at least on a beat and music wise. So if you take that and just say, we just walk in the room face to face and all we got to do is rap, I feel like Goods does that better. So I do feel like that's a good attribute that he kind of has over Geechee. Now Geechee does have the rebuttals, like you said, and sometimes they don't hit. But I don't know. I mean, all you need is one to hit, and some people be trying to give you the whole round off a rebuttal. So,
right.
And this is the thing. To your point, Goods can really fucking rap. Like when he gets in ciphers and shit, Goods is one of the best to do that shit. Like hands down. That's when I'm really a fan of Goods. When I hear Goods on beats, when I see him in the ciphers and he just like really snapping. If Goods was to bring that element to battling, I think I would be more of a fan because I feel like his cipher material is way better than his battle material most of the time. Probably 90% of the time. Mm-hmm. Now, if he can bring that element.
That's a fact. He's coming on.
Get cipher material. I think he's going to get cipher material.
Now, if he does that, then hey, it's gonna be rough for Geechee. Yeah. But if we get the regular Goods that we normally get, outside of what we've seen from the rock battle, then it can go either way. Like Geechee could take it.
Nay makes a good point. We got about 6 minutes left. Nay makes a really good point. Y'all, it's almost past my bedtime.
What type of?
I'm getting tongue twisted.
Yeah. Good is comfortable everywhere he go. Yeah.
Okay, so what? And who hasn't picked me? Am I the only person?
No, you're the only one.
Wait on you.
Yeah, who you got?
Pick Geechee. You gotta pick Geechee. You got to. You know why?
I gotta pick Geechee.
I'm not gonna get us indicted on this call. You know why you gotta pick Geechee.
I hate you.
You on a big dub.
Technically, I am from Northern California. Thank you.
From the West. You from the West.
Wing, if I start talking, we all gonna begin to listen.
Shut the hell up.
Your family.
I'm going with Goods. Thank you.
So Mike is the only one on this panel that got it.
That's it. Geechee, don't be mad at me, Kay. Don't be mad at me. Let's see. It's Geechee's battle. It will end up being a 2-1 debatable. Always does.
This is not going to be debatable. Goods is going to win. It's nothing to be debatable. Goods is going to win. That's it. Simple.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no joke from Goods.
It's going to be Geechee going to win the first, and Goods is going to clearly win the last two.
Yeah, I'm always rep the West Coast. Yeah, area all day, but yeah, I'm not biased. I'm sorry.
You supposed to. All right, Scotty's still in them comments. Pack his ass up.
Anyway,
be out of here.
Any last words for our guests? We appreciate you, Chris, for real. I really
welcome on, Chris. Welcome back. Good to see you. Cheers.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all. This is my first time watching y'all show, man. So I'm actually fucking with the concept.
Chris, before you go, how does it feel to be top dog again?
To be what?
To be the top dog again. How does it feel?
Nah, I'm a new vlogger, man. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in.
This humble ass nigga. I'm Chris, a new blogger. Stop
that's it. 3. Now you gotta get it. First of all,
wait, hold on. Before we get out of here, Brittany asked who we think was going to have battle of the night.
Chilla
that's a good question.
It's gonna be between Chilla and B Dot and Shine and Pat Stay.
Nah, it's gonna be B Dot and Ill Will.
B
Dot.
To me, it's gonna be between B Dot and Chilla, or it's gonna be T Top and Easy. I think it's gonna be battle of the night.
T Top and Easy.
I don't know. I truly got B Dot and Chilla. I think for me that's the most anticipated. They definitely been at each other, and I feel like competitively, I think that may be the most intriguing, in my opinion.
And also,
I'm excited about the pure rapping in that battle.
Yeah,
that's what I'm excited about.
And also shout out to URL for finally jumping on a battle that the fans wanted to see and not taking 2 years to get to.
There you go. Thank you.
Because when the fans demanded this one, I was like, man, I want to see it, but it ain't gonna happen till like 2023.
Real quick. Where are y'all staying? Like, I know where Wing at, but where y'all staying?
I currently I moved to Texas from Detroit, so I'm currently in Texas.
Oh, Texas, okay.
Seattle.
Your boy in Detroit got a big battle coming up, man.
Oh yeah.
Your boy Calico.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He gonna lose.
Hey, where you from, man? Where you from?
I'm from Queens, man. From New York.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Chris, how does it feel to be top dog again? I don't want to hear I'm a new blogger, this, that, and that. You're top back dog again. You got everybody around here scared. Everybody doing their homework, taking blogs down. How does it feel to be back on top?
Jay. Oh my God.
Wing. Yeah. His trailer did numbers. The blog actually did more numbers than people been doing in the last couple months. Nah. I've been letting loose. I gotta let loose now. His blog did more numbers than people been doing in the last couple months. How does it feel to be back on top?
I feel like I was a little nervous to come back. I ain't even front. I ain't really know how people would accept me, but and accept the whole situation. I already knew it was gonna be the haters from the other bloggers or whatever, but I don't know. I feel straight, man. I feel like me, Angry Fan, Jay Black, we got to kind of take back battle rap media. That's what we kind of started with. So, we got to get back to doing, promoting battle rap, doing recaps and all that stuff. So, you got to see a lot from this channel, man.
Yeah, Bishop, that's a fact. They did copy his style, but they don't do the homework like he does. Like, this is the thing. You got to give him his flowers while he hit. And they don't do the homework. My whole thing is they was fighting for that chair. He came back and knocked them all off, and now look at them scrambling, trying to figure it out.
Well, see, and I think too, a lot of the historians or the history is missing with Chris not being there, because now we're so were so, and the marketing, or at least the talking about the smaller battlers, or even battlers that aren't even on URL, but just those that are dope, that's not getting that shine. That was all of our jobs. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like at the end of the day, that was something that Chris, Caps, me, you know what I mean? We've always been in tune. Like again, Chris being in Atlanta, one of Trez's first battle, we was at Trez's battle. You know what I mean? You had goddamn High Double. I'm like all over the South. We had so much talent out here that was untapped that we were bringing out, and it's like these people get lost in translation because there's not enough media talking about them, because everybody is talking about, and that's nothing against the bigger leagues, but this is where they get these guys from. So it's kind of our jobs. And then that history. It's easy to paint narratives nowadays when you don't know the history. And we got a lot of new fans now in the culture. A lot of new fans, and they're younger.
I mean, you got to look at it. You got to almost look at it like WWE. I mean, people love Finn Balor, but I'm like, Finn Balor been doing this thing since he was over in Japan. If you actually follow what the smaller leagues have been doing, you can see where these guys is coming from. You can see where these guys are sharpening they still at, and you know, rising to those occasions or whatever, and being, you know, some of the top people that you loved, you enjoy now on this on the big stage. But I want to say this real quick. Like, it was two reasons why I got into blogging. It was because of you, Chris, and it was because of Tony Bro. Those was the two people that, like, I was like, one, because the history that you knew and how much history that I knew. Like, yo, I remember the DVD era. I remember, you know, trading DVDs with the homeboys, all of that bootleg and so on and so forth. So I remember that. And then when I came into this, I was blogging on my own for a little bit. And then I took a step back or whatever due to work and training and fighting and all of that. And then out of nowhere, Wing just happened to come along, and me and Wing got to talking. She was like, I'm looking for somebody that wanted to debate on my show. And I'm like, shit, well, I wasn't doing nothing at the time. I was like, shit, I could debate. And she was like, are you any good? I was like, here's some of my material. I was like, here's some of my material. And she liked me and was like, come on in. And then before you knew it, I met Jay, I met Mike or whatever, and I've been here ever since or whatever, even though Wing keep telling me to go back to, she want me to start blogging again by myself. But I like to say that without you, without Caps, without Jay Black, it would not be none of these other people. Like, this is Mount, like, y'all are Mount Olympus. Like, it wouldn't be none of these other demigods that was following after the situation or whatever. And as much as people want to hate you or want to say that they don't want you here and any of that, you still can't take away from the impact that you put on here. Like, our memories is not like, you can't Men in Black us and flash our memories and say Chris Unbias never exists. Like, you were here. You know,
they were the reasons why you wanted to debate. You see what I'm saying? That's why with this show, that's why we are called the Breakdown Crew.
But you gotta, he made a point on that too. A lot of people always was saying, oh, they don't want Chris here. But then 2 minutes later, I'm like, yo, we need Chris here, because if he was here, this shit wouldn't happen.
It's my birthday twin in the comments.
We got to keep hitting on that point. Do you want him here or you don't want him here? You need him here. We need him here. I don't care how we need Chris here. It is what it is. He's the balance between that guy over there who we're not going to name in caps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wing, you know,
I hate Dave.
There was so many classic. I remember so many fucking classic moments from the Unbiased group, dog. Like the sendings in that motherfucker. I remember when that famous picture of Good's DNA and Clips as the Sugar Hill Gang first dropped.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Classic.
I was in the Unbiased.
You remember when Unbiased rated
AFL? A few times. Huh?
Yep.
When you was in
we had some classic moments. Like, we had some really classic moments. That was battle rap fun. You know what I mean? And now it's just and a lot of these bloggers and media outlets don't even know what the Facebook culture is like. You know what I mean? They will stay away from that Facebook culture. And that's
because, man, the people in the Facebook group will eat you alive.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You had me, you had Bada, you had Angry Fan, you had Jay Black, you had, and like Gems, you had so many battlers that was in the group. And then I really wish our egos wouldn't have played a part and everybody could have just chilled out in one group, because really, we was really setting up a lot of battles just from the group. A lot of league owners was coming in the group like what you think about this, about that, and we'll say, no, do this, do that. And they was really listening to us and like coming in the group trying to check the temperature of battle rap. So I felt like that group had a lot of monumental moments.
Yeah, definitely.
It sucks
what it do.
It sucks when fallouts
Who started
happen.
the 750 group?
Oh God.
It's a spinoff of Unbiased. It's like some members from Unbiased that didn't want to be in the group no more. They just made their own group. That's how all these Facebook groups started.
Yo, it was really like all the Facebook groups was at war, like for no fucking reason.
Let's be honest about the war. Let's be honest about the war.
Hold on, real quick. Let me tell you the history. So I wasn't the first person with a group. There was a Facebook group before mine, but they weren't. I was running it wasn't really popular. So when I started my group and had all these people in there, and you had Caps and Jay Black and all them, people just started falling out in the group. So then you had like NHB Mills, he left and he started his little group. And then you had 750, they left, they started their little group. And then it was just from then on, I think the Petty Gang, they started.
It was PLG. It was PLG.
Yeah.
I was PLG.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Wolfpack? Wolfpack came from Unbiased. Or no, Wolfpack came from AFM.
Yeah, they
came from Unbiased.
Unbiased and went over to AFM.
And Coon Gang too.
Oh, Coon Gang got a group?
Yeah, it's the battle rap culture.
Oh yeah. Alex.
Because they.
But the one thing I will say is that during that time, and this is where I gotta salute y'all for that, because during the time of the Facebook group wars, the media blog wars between you and Caps, nobody was striking down or flagging channels.
Fact.
That to me, it was
good old fashioned.
It was just good. Bro. Exactly. It was good old fashioned fun. I'm about to talk smack about you. You about to talk smack about me. We about to go back and forth. But it was like both of y'all were still getting numbers. You didn't have people that was really divided, because you had people that was fans of both. Like, I'm gonna watch Chris. I'm gonna watch Caps. But it's like now, this whole thing of like, I gotta strike down this person's channel and all this other kind of stuff. It's like it became real corny, very, very fast or whatever. And it's like, damn, why would you want to see that person going that bad? Like, you ain't got the verbals to go back and forth with this man. You just want to go ahead and just strike his channel down. Like,
do you know how many times I got kicked out of Unbiased?
What did I got kicked out twice. I got kicked out twice, and I left twice.
Man, that was good old fashioned days. Chris used to tell people go troll us, and
I didn't kick y'all.
You kicked me out. You told me you kicked me out.
I kicked you out.
You told me.
One of your moderators kicked me out twice. You ain't never kicked me out. One of your moderators kicked me out twice.
Then when you come in the group and clean the group up, man, y'all just don't know.
I didn't play. I did not play at AFM. I did not.
Remember the Unbiased After Dark?
Oh, that shit wasn't gonna bring.
I was not gonna bring that up, but boy.
Oh my.
It was lit.
I was around for some of those.
Man.
That's why Cap started AFM After Dark then. Okay.
Wing, listen. I don't know what type of voodoo was going on in that chat, but boy. All right, let me get out of here, Chris. I'm happy you back. Before we go down
we gotta go. Y'all about to get some niggas in trouble.
And us in trouble. They shouldn't have been.
Really?
Banks, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, bro.
I'm not shit, man. Listen,
I'm
Chris,
telling Jesus.
Oh man, but again, man,
Wayne,
let's
I'm
go ahead and wrap
happy
this
you
up
in
because
that
we
group.
ain't got sleep. We got to wrap this up. We ain't got
Yeah.
sleep. But
All right,
Chris, man,
y'all.
again, I salute you, brother. Thank you for coming on, man.
Welcome
Anytime,
back,
man. Y'all
sir.
need to be. All right, bro.
Absolutely. Again,
Wayne, I hit you up later.
Okay. And again, salute to everybody. Get them likes up, notifications. Hit that notification so you know every time that we do a show. Subscribe, salutes. Thank y'all. It goes down.
It goes down Northwest Podcast on Spotify.
Northwest
If you haven't
Podcast.
listened to it, it's all about love, relationships, and all the bullshit that happens in the process.
Oh,
All the
excuse
fun.
me. I'm sorry,
Tune in.
y'all. I keep yawning. We are out.
Yeah.
Again, we appreciate y'all. Good night.